Hey guys, welcome to this radio video, and this is my first pick for North America. Now, we are in the B15 season, so this is winter season schedules that have started now. So I want to do 2300 hours UTC. 2300 hours UTC is 7 p.m. right now. And it's going to be 6 p.m. starting 1st of November, so Eastern Standard Time. So very important as we change our time. We'll be at 6 p.m. for 2300. So 2300 hours UTC, which is pretty much time people come home from work or a little later. You start to, hang on for the evening there. The things that I want to mention for that period of time for anyone that wants to listen to shortwave. And so these are easy catches, the ones that you'll get with even a little portable receiver. My first pick from 23 to 2400 hours UTC, a 1-hour broadcast from Voice of Turkey. Good signal. Signal will probably even improve a little more as we advance into shorter days. East Coast, that's good. For the West Coast, might be a little harsh, a little difficult to get. But if you're in the East Coast of North America, Voice of Turkey, good signal, 5960. So that's the first pick for 23 to 2400 hours UT. Another pick for 23 to 24 hours is if you're, I'm receiving it okay, but if you're more south in the United States, Cuba has a 1-hour English on 5040 kilohertz.
The Centennial Costa Rican football team are about to go to the finals and two Cameroon caps begins executing at the front. At the front of the capital is called Madero.
So it's not super strong here in the north because we're far away, and this is a broadcast for Central America. But if you are closer to Cuba, this should be a pretty good one, actually, I think, for anyone listening to shortwave. What could make it also well to East Coast North America is Romania, 7220. So I hear it here. And 6015.
With depressions covered by settlements, farming land, pastures and orchards. The 134-kilometer long Danube Gorges, which links the locality of Goravoi to Baziash, is considered to be the most spectacular European gorges. Tourists come here in large numbers.
On Saturday evenings, you have the mighty KBC, only Saturday evenings. That starts at 2300 hours. And the mighty KBC broadcasts on 7395, but that's a Saturday evening North America only. 7395 for the mighty KBC, the first of 2 hours. So that's interesting for that. Radio Cairo on 9965, but you know what? Radio Cairo has usually a good signal. But like now, no modulation or band modulation or over modulated, or it's always bizarre, and it rarely is audible in the voice. Which is unfortunate because the signal does make it though. And it's kind of sad for that. Unfortunately. So these are some of the picks for 2300 hours UTC. If we look at 2330, just want to make sure, 2330, I don't see anything here on the list. I don't know if, we'll do a little listen here just for a moment. Of course, very often there's 7490 WBCQ. It's rather weak right now here, but WBCQ is a nice, has some nice interesting programming very often. So that could be something pretty good to get. WBCQ. and I think that's a nice broadcast to check for. Sometimes it's the religious programming, but there's some interesting programs. It's worth going to WBCQ from time to time and checking out their programs on 7490. That's kind of interesting for sure. I don't see any other broadcasts here on the list, but we will check out because we are getting there. 11,580. I just want to make sure. What do we have at 2330?
Comments and prayer requests.
On WRMI. It's always something you should check for. You know what? All frequencies at WRMI are frequencies you should check for because they regularly change schedules. They regularly add, relays of all sorts of broadcasts. So it's always interesting to check out what could be online on the WRMI relay. I guess here it might not be here simply because the schedule is not complete, and with the change of time it's not really sure. One of the things I must say, what we hear on 11,580 might actually shift an hour due to the time change on Sunday. So these are nice picks for 2300 hours, and let's just check a few minutes now about what's going to be on 11,580. Usually it's Radio Slovakia, I believe, at 2330, if I'm not mistaken. 2330, no, it's Radio Ukraine. I'm all mixed up on their schedule. It's Radio Ukraine, I believe, 2330, and Slovakia at 030. But that could shift an hour Sunday because of the time change. So we'll see here what we get on their transmission. Yeah, Radio Ukraine 2330 on 11,580 from WRMI.
This is Ukrainian Radio.
One of the things that you might just need to know, like I said, if you don't hear it after November 1st, it might be because it shifted an hour because of the time change. So that's something to check for also. It might, if they keep the same time as in now, the Ukrainian radio might shift to 030. But I don't remember they shifted last time, so it might stay there. So Ukraine 2330 is another
2.8 million Ukrainians.
Interesting broadcast to check for. So these are my picks for 2300 hours UTC. Try it out, especially East Coast. A lot of these transmissions are more for the East Coast, but check it out wherever you are in North America. These are nice transmissions, and most of them should be easy enough to receive if you don't have too much noise in your area. So if you enjoy the videos, why not subscribe? You will know when new videos are posted. Give us thumbs up, helps us on the ratings on YouTube. And I hope you'll enjoy these picks. We'll have picks for Europe also coming in the next few days. So check out my videos.